Governor Snyder's plan to overhaul Detroit public schools is being met with a lot of opposition tonight.
The proposal is twofold: to improve performance and to get the district out of debt. Under the new plan, Snyder proposes splitting the district in two. The new district will focus solely on educating students and would be managed by a school board of 7 Detroit residents.
To keep the new district debt-free, Snyder would take up to $72 million from the state's school aid fund.
It would be like the air traffic controller, to basically look at all schools, all forms of public schools within the city, and actually work hard on making sure we're seeing academic performance from these schools.
The second half of the equation is what Snyder calls the old DPS, focusing solely on paying down the district's crippling debts that total $483 million. The elected school board and the district's emergency manager would oversee that process, and the debt would be paid down over 6 years.
And to make Governor Snyder's plan work, Detroit schools will need money, and a lot of it. And to raise those funds, every other district in the state could lose $50 per pupil. Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville live in Southfield. And Aaron, this might be a tough sell.
Yeah, very tough sell. Right now, state leaders and school leaders and state lawmakers, are still trying to figure out exactly what this means for their district. They're doing a whole lot of research, scared of how much money could be taken away.
This debt's guaranteed by the state, so we owe the money anyway. Let's be responsible and proactive about potentially paying it back in a more thoughtful fashion rather than waiting for a bigger crisis.
Mixed reviews after the governor released his new plan for Detroit schools today. While many school districts say they cannot afford to lose any more money or go through deep cuts, at least one parent we talked to says what's good for Detroit is good for all.
If it's the right plan and all the parties agree to it, then I'm for it. I think we can get by.
And you're willing to have your school district that your kids go in lose money in order just to help out Detroit?
Yeah, absolutely. We're all for helping the city, and I think it's a shared sacrifice that every school district should make.
State lawmakers we talked to say they are in research mode right now, going over the details. Some believing there are other ways to bring down the debt besides taking away $50 a student from districts throughout the state. Senator Mike Kowal, whose district includes Commerce Township, Novi, and Walled Lake, says simply they cannot afford it.
That means a lot. That means a tremendous amount for our kids, and we got to be careful to make sure that because there's one district having problems, that we don't create problems in all the other districts.
And he goes on to say that all viable options should be on the table, including possibly selling off all of those old school buildings in Detroit. For now, we're live in Southfield. Aaron Baskerville, 7 Action News.
All right, Aaron, thank you.